Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to Valencia. Today we are here at the City of Arts and Sciences, a famous location for many futuristic films. And today we're going to be talking about some of the filming locations for Andor Season 2. Now, this isn't the only show or movie that used this area. Westworld Season 3, Doctor Who, Tomorrowland, and many others have used this because it's an incredible futuristic landscape here that's been created by the famed Spanish architect Santiago Calatrava, now 74 years old. It's his signature work, and it's about 25 years old now. So it's made up of several different structures. Besides the buildings, there are bridges and other things, but right behind me, this is the Fine Arts Center, and this is where they have opera, symphony, and dance. Behind over here, and we'll get more shots from different angles as we move along, you have the planetarium behind that, the science center. Up to the side over here to the south is the botanical gardens, and then there's the sail bridge, the event center, and eventually the equivalent of SeaWorld here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a walk around and look at some of the different filming locations, try to create a few of the angles that we saw in Season 2 of Andor. This wasn't the only filming location for that show and that season. There is the several scenes that were done for the Black Market. They were shot in Xàtiva at the old fortress or castle about 40 miles south of here. And then the whole staging and production site was in the Cuatro Carreras neighborhood, just down to the port, just a little bit east of here. It's really clever to use this site for futuristic movies and to use Valencia in general for filming, especially the time they did. They shot in February and March, or March and April of 2023. The show came out April of 2025, as you all know. And basically, that's your only window here in Valencia. It is such a busy tourist time. Today is December 30th, right before New Year's Eve. It's not very busy, the weather's great, but there is a very hot, humid summer. There's a very rainy fall, and then from Easter on through the summer, this place is just absolutely packed with people. So you have your one window of opportunity from Reyes Magos, which is the Three Kings, the beginning of January, where it's still a little bit too cold and maybe the weather's not always going to be this beautiful and sunny like we have today, until about Semana Santa, which is Holy Week, and that's where the tourist season really booms. So we're going to take a look around. There's a lot to see. The detail is hard to really pick up on here. The amount of mosaic work on all of the structures, the tile mosaic work that gives it that incredibly bright reflective sheen. But again, just perfect for something like Andor. So let's take a walk around and see some of the other filming sites. The one behind me was used for some of the Coruscant Senate meetings, and now we're just going to kind of walk around and get some different angles of the area. Now, the sail bridge that you see behind me was definitely in scene for several of the episodes in Andor Season 2, but the blue Lagora behind it was not. That's a museum. It's that blue clamshell-shaped structure, and they have special exhibits in there from time to time. And just behind the blue clamshell, you will see the oceanographic, which is basically the equivalent of SeaWorld here. It was not in any of the scenes that I could find in Andor. The Hemisfèric, it's the building right behind me, is an IMAX theater. It has multi-projection screens and opportunities with a full dome, and we'll get a better look at this from the outside, from the view across the way in just a little bit. But a great place to come and see IMAX movies. So as promised, here are some shots of the outside of the Hemisfèric with that inset from Andor Season 2 with the futuristic backgrounds being CGI'd in. Here's the Science Museum as you're looking east towards the Agora, and that of course replaced by CGI as we mentioned. And here's another look back at the Hemisfèric and its counterpart in the show. Some really cool scenes here they actually kind of doubled up the Science Museum and this archway. The stairs here actually were used in the show as Andor escaped, but you cannot walk up those stairs at this time. All right, we're back at the Palace of Fine Arts. This is where we started our tour a couple of hours ago, looking at all the different scenes and sites where they filmed Andor Season 2, several of the episodes meant to depict the city of Coruscant, the Senate of Coruscant, which was right in here. Some of the other shots we saw under the Science Museum down there, and down by the Hemisfèric, which is the IMAX theater, that globe that we saw. Again, this wasn't the only filming location. It was the only one in the city of Valencia. As we mentioned, the black market scenes were filmed south of Valencia in the Xàtiva Castle fortress, which lends itself very well to that. There are several locations like that around the countryside here. Up in Sagunt, there's another one that they probably could have used as well, but this one down in Xàtiva was just more dramatic. So yeah, the City of Arts and Sciences, it's probably half a mile from end to end here. It's in the old riverbed of the Turia River, which was rerouted back in the early 70s due to persistent flooding. And what it's become is it's become this greenscape recreational area, and of course the perfect canvas for Santiago Calatrava to create his life's work, his masterpiece, the City of Arts and Sciences here in Valencia. Hope you enjoyed this little tour of the filming locations. If you're in Valencia, don't miss it. It's one of the just beautiful things, along with some of the beautiful old historic buildings down in the center, or the beaches over in Malvarosa and Patacona. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.